Hey guys, this is Storm with the capital Z welcoming you to another audio commentary. This is going to be a match between Remind, the Red Nidal player, versus Infi, the teal human player, right here on Turtle Rock. Infi sent out his militia scout to see whether Remind is beside him or not. This is also Turtle Rock, a 4-player map. Your enemy can land anywhere, and it's quite unpredictable on it. The game depends very much on where the starting location is at. If it's over here, it's more even, it's much near than even a 1v1 map. And as you can see, nothing very new special, both going quite standard. And Infi does spot that Remind is over here, probably gonna drop his farm near somewhere inside the base over here. And what's gonna be the hero? The Moon is up and ready, and a Warden coming out from Remind side. As I said a few times before, the Warden, which has most of the time replaced the Demon Hunter in many games, although we have been seeing the Demon Hunter in a few games lately. And that archer, as standard as it can get. Notice the small entrance over here that Infi is leaving for getting in and getting out. It's quite useful, but those militias are also in quite much trouble if your enemy can't get inside. Oh, Infi chooses to drop his farm next to that place, next to that starting point, that other starting point beside Remind, instead of Remind's starting point himself. And now Remind trying to take out the creeps over here. You with that Ancient of War being very standard, now getting that wisp inside Infi's space, and Infi does spot it. Got one hit over hit, and that wisp probably gonna be turning around and gonna see where he's creeping. And that a wisp did see that Infi is going with militias for creeping, which means that he probably won't be creeping over here, and which will give that warden the signal that Infi is going for some power creeping out some orange spot, which is this one, and probably will try to harass, which he is trying to do with that warden getting inside. A shadow strike gonna be coming up soon, and a shadow strike over that archmage gonna be getting a few hits. Wisp is over here, which gives a quite good vision to Remind, and now being forced to get it back as that footman was trying to follow it, and that poison effect of that shadow strike, very deadly. And we can see an ancient ward dropping over here by Remind, and a moonwell at the middle of that place. Now Infi trying to creep out this green spot, which Remind does disturb him, cast that shadow strike, and you just detonated that wisp over that elemental. It did, I think that wisp did manage, did detonate over the archmage too. But wait, I do not know if the wisp detonates and will the shadow strike go away if that detonates. I don't really know. Please comment below if you do know that. Anyways, one more shadow strike being casted, and right now being slowed a bit, being attacked. Notice that this archmage did get a glow of haste, and now probably gonna take this out. A mantle of intelligence drop, and which will be quite useful, not very useful. And oh, power building away this arcane wall, which he really needs over here, blocking that small entrance that he kept with that elemental. And now Rewind can get inside, trying to take a few hits over that over those men. And as you can see, one Huntress is out, which gives the signal that Remind will probably gonna be pumping up Huntresses over here. This Huntress can really end the game against humans very easily. Unless the human does not have riflemen, he cannot counter such an attack. And the one Huntress is just chilling inside that rich shadow man and just getting inside as much as it can. And that warden staying outside, doesn't want to get many hits. And this is one bad thing by Infi. Those workers just autoly just go there on their own for lumber cutting. They should be cutting inside. If they go outside, they are prone to attacks by any opponent unit. Anyways, those now Remind is just shadow venting, attacking, and really irritating Infi quite much, as Infi did not really get to get out of his base very much. Did not manage to buy any dust of appearance or stuff like that. And oh my, shadow strike. Oh, that low, very low hit point. That ultimate made to go down. No, no, that ultimate goes down. And right now, Infi will be. Oh, I have to say, Remind will be picking off a few units of Infi. The footmen are there doing nothing, and now using that Warden's TP to get back to his base, which he does. And Infi having to revive that Archmage, while he probably should be getting a second hero by now. And now Remind taking out this farm which was dropped near the tavern by Infi. Not gonna be halting that second hero for a bit, him for a bit. Probably he does not really have much gold for it. And right now Remind trying to take out this green spot near the expansion point. Oh, I have to say rather at this expansion point. And seems like those footmen don't really want that Huntress to not destroy it. It did manage to destroy it, Shadow Mended, and right now Remind will be done over here. And Remind dropping an Ancient of War. Oh, I have to say Ancient of Wonders and Ancient Protector over here. Probably will be expanding. I can't say if he would. Very nice positioning of this Moonwell over here. Over the hills, and can get in the range to heal any type of unit which can just come inside over here by Remind. And now Remind going for the creeps near this goblin merchant, and this is the main spot that you need to creep in this map, as this ogre here dropped this watcher ward, which gives a quite good map control over here in the middle of the two bases. Most players prefer to lure that ogre out over here, somewhere here, and then kill it and then take that ward. And that elemental of Infi going out for bit scouting. Infi right now making a few riflemen, and was making something from that arcane scanthem. Oh, a sorceress. And now probably thinking of expanding over here. Both the expansion are so near each other, if you see to it on this map, Turtle Rock. Using all those militias to creep this place out, and a paladin out from Infi's side. This should be interesting. A paladin and an archmage combo. Not very much seen. Hardly seen, I have to say. And anyways, he is done, and Remind does see that he is trying to creep over here and take out, trying to set up an expansion, and gets inside right in time to creep out, trying to take out those units. Oh my, just look at the massive number of the Huntress. The Huntress can really wipe out these units very easily. Infi needs to retreat back if he wants to save this army, or rather save all those militias. Those militias will go down. They're not really any much strong against this massive force of Huntresses. And oh my, using a scroll of protection all those units. And oh my, he also had a scroll of roar. Wait, that's called, forget it. It gives that roar to each unit, which increases their attack a bit. And now it just took out that paladin of Infi, and just a little more experience for level 4 warden. And well, Remind is expanding over here and just made Infi's expansion very unsuccessful over here. He left his wisp inside over here to just notify him if Infi would opt to expand anymore. And right now Infi just doing whatever he can to get to just stay in the game. He does have a few ivory towers with that archmage, but that archmage is very prone to attacks by those huntresses. Those huntresses are just massive in number. And Remind taking out this place, getting that warden to level 4. Drop those towers, and that ancient protector now trying to get a few hits out. That ancient protector did manage to take out one tower. Paladin is back, and those wisps trying to just detonate over all those units and just took out all the mana from that sorceress priest, and I think from the archmage as well. Now Infi planning to go after that Moonwell. Now Remind, oh my, just look at the number of those huntresses. Those huntresses are just overpowered against this kind of an army. These Infi doesn't really stand much chance. He has to go back. He can't fight this big of an army with that less number of units. And that too, Huntresses. These Huntresses give a bouncing damage, and that bouncing damage really does do a lot. And Infi near very close to that creep spot, and these turtle really, oh my, those, oh my, it's daytime. And that actually was an artificial night, done by Remind with using a moonstone from that and Ancient of Wonders. And anyways, that did manage to get Infi trapped over here. It was attacked by the creeps earlier, and now he's trapped. Oh my, that, as I said, that Ashmik is very weak. Oh my, Shadow Strike. Oh, and Infi says GG. Well, good game, well played by both. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Do subscribe, and well, that's it. Stormy Z over and out.